Yo, what's up? What's going on? This your boy A1.
And I'm Gia.
And this is
Just4A1s podcast.
Yeah. So, let me start off an inspiration. I'm going to go with sometimes it's best off just as don't say nothing at all. Sometimes, some people can say things. Some people might can accuse you. They might be at a job. Somebody might bump into you, say something to you on the low, or you can hear it. Whatever. Just don't say nothing. End of the day, if you believe in a higher power, then it's a spirit. And the spirit will see that. So I say to say that will work on your weakness. And you should pat yourself on the back for not doing anything instead of punch them in the mouth or instead of cussing them out. Just don't say nothing. So
yeah,
that's what they do. So what's going on, Miss Gia?
Short and sweet. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. What about you?
That's how I'm feeling, short and sweet like this month in February.
Yes.
Almost March. I'm doing fine though.
Great. Time is flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Black History Month is rapidly approaching its end.
That's right. Support your HBCU, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there's a lot of the sweatshirts going on too. Support your black colleges. They're really dope.
Yeah, it was on 2K and then we saw who had it on.
My boy CP3, Chris Paul from Wake Forest, but he's still, representing, holding down for the HBCUs. Yeah, shout out to that man. But yeah, there's a lot of things else going on with them too as well, right?
Yeah, well, first of all, there's an influx of admissions, people seeking out the applications to HBCUs, and a lot of star athletes on the high school level are confirming their attendance to HBCUs. So that's going to truly improve their sports programs.
Facts. That's the best thing, the best way to be, because, at one college at Jackson State, it's the man himself, the prime time on the NFL field, Mr. Deion Sanders. He's a coach right now at Jackson State, and his first game, he won against Edward Waters, I believe, 53-0. And at the end of the game, even though it was a sad moment, somebody broke into the locker room in his office and stole his personal belongings. But just said to say, hopefully somebody that is around that era, they just man up or woman up, whoever, But shout out to my boy though, man, prime time doing this thing, So y'all see what the HBCUs is doing, it's growing and manifesting. So it's a good look.
And that's for everybody, the HBCUs, except everyone, because I went to the Hampton University, graduated from there, and it is a multicultural campus, but, it was developed and founded for Native American and African Americans. So that is the start, but I'm very happy that HBCUs are stepping up and being recognized for all of their wonderful attributes, like our vice president.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Shout out to her. Yeah, she got some years, we're going to see what they do.
Yeah.
Just do some championship years, like Tom Brady. They've been winning, so let us win this year,
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, so our VP, Kamala Harris, graduated from Howard University. So, she'll bring her expertise to the fore. I know. Already, it's happening.
Let's just break up some more bread. I'm starving like Marvin out here.
Stimulus checks are coming. They're coming. I'm being very hopeful. I've been hopeful the whole process. And so that's the third check. It's on its way. March is going to be...
It need to be the 300th check. For years.
Reparations.
Yeah,
For mistreatment. So, speaking of mistreatment, our hearts were quite heavy while watching the intense movie Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yes.
that came out last week.
But wait a minute. Honestly, did you learn anything? Because I ain't gonna lie, I learned a lot. Like, it really did open my eyes.
Yes.
Because before, you know,
To say blessed.
Yeah, like,
yes.
If you don't really know the plot, like, already you know it's going to be sad.
Right.
You know, and God, man, like, how can y'all live at night? How can you honestly not think about that man or that woman, husband, wife, child, mother,
Yeah.
you know, just go see it. Great actors.
Yes.
Great actors, though.
The acting was amazing. You know the ending, but the build up to know how it got there.
That part. Always, you know, in every situation, you always want to know. Mm-hmm. Always want to know. This right here, and then, you know, sad to say what, you know, happened to his life, you know.
And when we say his, we're talking about Fred Hampton and the Black Panther Party. So watch it. I think everybody should watch it. I think that families should watch it together and then have a discussion afterwards. I think it should spark conversation for you to do a little bit more research into the Black Panther Party.
You do with it, you know, you just get your own mindset to it, because, I mean, it's real.
It's real, and I learned a lot. And then watching it after watching Who Killed Malcolm X on Netflix, just putting the two stories together and seeing how our organizations were infiltrated will help you move forward and be mindful of who you have in your circle.
The 60s was like the devil and Adolf Hitler hated us, point blank period. If you was our skin tone in the 60s and you had a peaceful mind and a powerful tongue and great leadership, oh, you was destined to die. I mean, there was no sugarcoating about that. Sad to say, that's why there's no leadership, you know, within the United States now. A lot of them have, you know, either deported in other countries.
Yeah, because it wasn't safe to be powerful, and I don't know if it still is. So yeah, it's not safe to be powerful, but you have to keep going, and you have to support one another, because while we may not have,
and don't let it get infiltrated.
Right, but while we may not have that one leader like in the past that you can think of, you know, the big names, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, even Fred Hampton. We may not have that one, but we have grassroots efforts working collectively together to affect change.
I like that word.
So I think that's where we're going, especially with social media and you don't need that one person. You can have many voices speaking on the same issue in the same direction. So if we can just continue in this path of unity, I think change is inevitable. But we have to make sure that our ranks are not infiltrated.
Definitely.
So definitely watch it. It's in the theaters, and I'm not quite sure if it's still on HBO Max, but that's where we saw the opening night. So catch it before it's gone. And like I said,
before you go to work, or after you come home from work, you know, do what you do, you know.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put that thing on.
And watch it with your family. Definitely.
Yeah.
This is not something you don't want to share with your children. And
it's the Netflix,
friends.
HBO.
Yeah, HBO Max.
Yeah, Max, my bad.
You gotta add the Max.
Yeah, the Max.
It's very important. This week, we are going to have a mommy moment. And sometimes we'll have daddy moment with A1. But this time, we're going to have mommy moments. And during mommy moments, I'm going to talk about different things related to children and teens, because we have both. We have a baby and a teenager. So we'll have lots of little information and tidbits, and anything that you want to discuss, make sure you put it in the comments. But during this mommy moment this week, I wanted to share something about hair. I love doing my baby girl's hair. And I'm always looking for different products and she's only 10 months, but I'm always looking for different products to make it easier on her, because I remember what it was like being a little girl with lots of hair. So right here, Curly Kids. So I've used Johnson's products, as a little baby, and then moved on to Cara B, which was great. And all these links are going to be in the description. But then I just took a chance on Curly Kids. And it is like a miracle has happened. And so I can play in her hair and have different little hairdos and stuff like that without her screaming at me. And it's lots of fun. So I went to the website, and they have a whole line. And so I have this, I have the gel, I have the custard, and the shampoo. And she loves it, and it smells really good. So if you're looking for something great for your curly kids' hair, they talk about coily, wavy, and frizzy hair, kinky and curly. All of those. This stuff right here, spray it on, and you can comb right on through, and you can have fun with hair time. So it won't be the pain that we knew sitting between our mama's laps and with mama's legs, and then she's combing, and it's excruciating. Those days are over. Don't need to do it. Technology is better. So this is my mommy moment. Curly Kids. Links will be in the description bar. One day I'll show you some of the hairdos I've done, but not today. All right, A1, you can come on back.
I'm back.
He's back.
That's good.
So what's the video for the week?
All right, the video for the week, of course, I am truly inspired by it, because I am a East Coast baby that was raised up on West Coast music, and I had to know who really was the boss. So shout out to a guy I would love to meet, be acquainted with, Mr. Big U, and in various regions, others as well. Shout out to the Midwest, Mr. Trick. How you doing, sir? East Coast, oh my God, like, your name ring bells. Cause my favorite rapper just disliked you, but Mr. Haitian Jack, wow, and Miss Deb, wow, I honestly, personally, I want to thank you for doing that too, because I met you, well, not met you, I visualized you from the first show, which was the Atlanta hip hop show, and it was based upon the people that was other characters around you. Yet alone, this show right here, the Hip Hop Undercover, I mean, truly much respect, and all prayers to your family. Hope everything is well with them as well. I mean, like, wow, phenomenal group, phenomenal people for the hip hop game. And if you want to learn about who the people I always spoke about, just go ahead and check it out. I think it's a four series.
I'm not quite sure how many are in the
4
so far.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure. I think it might be 5 total. I'm not sure.
Just check it out, y'all.
Yeah, it's on FX.
Catch up, or
it's on FX.
Already, seen it, then you like, wow, because they calling out some big hip hop names, and they're certified. So
quite a few things going on behind the scenes, but we always know that. There's always the backstory. But
to these songs, though.
Yes.
Because I was running my mouth.
It's okay. It's a podcast.
Mr. Ice-T.
Yes.
6 a.m. Y'all go check that song out, YouTube it, or it might be linked to us.
The link is going to be in the description.
So go ahead,
Just like last week,
definitely.
Run DMC the choice of that song was inspired.
Yeah, see?
By that show. So check out the show.
Definitely.
Yeah, and check out last week's episode as well as Iced Tea. 6 in the morning.
Most importantly, check out this A1 clothing line.
Yeah.
The books as well, you know.
Yeah. So there's going to be a link in the description bar as well to talk about all of the different Alpha One apparel that you can get. T-shirts, jogging pants, jeans, hats, a whole bunch of things. So just like this shirt right here. Yeah. And we'll have some giveaways coming up in a couple of weeks, but you know.
Yeah. I know I have been seeing a lot of people doing things. I just want to let y'all know, congratulate y'all. And I love the motivation that y'all giving me. But y'all you know, once this corona thing is over with, you're going to think a firecracker going off for Alpha One. Because, I mean, we're just patiently waiting, you know. I just got my status back, you know. I'm proud, you know. I'm negative, so, you know, my household, my friends, you know, my social world around me, you know, my coworkers and everything, you know, that is good. But nevertheless, you know, when it comes down to this Alpha One, you know, the ones that have been following us for years, you know, this is only momentarily. You know, we're used to traveling.
Yes, fashion shows.
Yeah.
Vending events.
I mean,
we miss it.
Miss everything. You know, we miss the people. We miss everybody. You know, Philly, North Carolina. You know, Baltimore. Everywhere. You know.
Yeah, it was great.
It was fun. We had an amazing time. So, nevertheless, it's going to be better. 10 times, 100 times better.
We just want everyone to be safe.
Yeah.
Because there are vending events now, but it's like, why risk it? You know, why do that? We want to make sure we're telling people to stay home, and then we end up at a vending event talking about here, buy a shirt. That doesn't make sense.
When you're home, you know, just manifest on yourself.
Yes. That's
self-love. And even if you do have somebody there with you, you know, manifest, like I said, on yourself, so you can have that love for others and everything else you do. You know,
that's right.
There's always one thing about the future too. So this little time right here that they got you isolated, ISO, you know, that don't mean you boxed in, you know.
Right.
Because when you do get out, trust me, you're gonna be 10 times greater.
Yes.
So,
yes.
So a little motivation from A1s.
Yes. So you got some inspiration in the beginning and motivation at the end.
Yeah.
Because that's the end of this week. Is there anything else you want to say?
I love y'all. Stay out of trouble, man. Keep doing the right thing. Keep doing the correct thing, you know.
Yeah.
And good things will come.
Yes.